Alrighty, folks, what you're about to watch unfolds in Rand Park, Iowa, a quiet riverside spot known for its scenic views of the Mississippi. The man involved is here to catch the sunrise, but within minutes, his morning takes a drastic turn. Police arrive after an off-duty officer reports a suspicious person lying near a flagpole. Their stated reason? A welfare check to ensure he wasn't sleeping overnight in the park, which would violate local ordinances. But as we'll see, this interaction escalates far beyond a simple check. The man insists he's just enjoying the view, but officers immediately demand his ID. He refuses, arguing that he's not legally required to comply unless suspected of a crime. This clash over rights and police authority sets the stage for a rapid escalation. Within 90 seconds, he's in handcuffs, charged with interference, and later, drug paraphernalia possession after a search. But was this detainment lawful or an overreach?
What's going on, man?
What's wrong?
Hey, we took a call saying that you might be sleeping out here.
No, I was laying down for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Laying on my back,
Oh, okay.
looking at the sky.
Okay. You got your ID with you?
No, I don't.
Okay. What's your name, man?
Am I doing something illegal?
Well, we got called here for suspicious activity, so I got an ID.
Is that a misdemeanor or felony?
Huh?
Is that a misdemeanor or felony?
Is it a misdemeanor or a felony? Well, it could be a misdemeanor if you failure to identify yourself.
Well, unless I'm breaking a law, I'm not going to ID.
Okay, so you're choosing to get arrested instead of just giving me your name.
I'm choosing to not break a law, which I'm not doing. Am I breaking a law?
By not giving me your identification, yes, you
No,
are.
That's not the way it
Yes,
works.
that's interference.
Are you detaining me or am I free to go?
No, you're being detained.
For what?
Because we're investigating
You
suspicious.
give me reasonable, articulate suspicion.
We got called here by a
Right.
third party for an individual sleeping by the flagpole.
Okay.
You're the only person here by the flagpole.
Did you see me sleeping?
No, you just admitted to me that you were.
I never said anything about sleeping. I said I was laying on my back and I was looking at the sky.
Okay.
Is that illegal?
No, but
Okay.
we still got called here, so we got to investigate it.
Well, you call him back and you tell him that I wasn't sleeping.
Okay, so are you going to give me your name
No,
or
I'm
not?
not.
Okay, stand up, turn around. You're under arrest.
Is this really how it works?
Yes, that is how it works,
I'm
man.
like a supervisor here.
Okay. Hey, release your hands for me, dude. Release.
Okay.
I'm going to double lock you so they don't tighten
You're
up.
here to investigate. Doesn't mean I have to ID. This isn't a Terry stop. I'm not breaking the law.
All right. Hey, you want to take him to your car?
Yep.
Is this your stuff?
I'm not answering any more questions. I want an attorney.
Okay, go ahead. Kick him.
All right, we're gonna walk.
360 lead count will be 95. Oh. Did he have his ID on him?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Nothing with a name on it? Just get him going down there.
As tensions rise, the officers double down. They claim the man's refusal to ID is itself a crime, interfering with official acts. But he counters that they lack reasonable suspicion, pointing out that lying in a park isn't illegal. Notice how the dialogue shifts. The police frame this as a routine investigation, while he argues they're pushing boundaries by inventing suspicion where none exists. It's a classic standoff between compliance and civil liberties. The community caretaking defense also gets murky. Police suggest they're just checking on his welfare, but their actions, like rapid escalation to arrest, don't match that tone. If this were truly about concern, would cuffing him solve anything? Or does this reveal a priority of control over care? The man's calm but firm stance forces viewers to ask, who's really disrupting the peace here?
You don't want me out again?
What's that?
You gotta let me out of here.
No, why?
What am I doing here?
What?
What am I doing here?
Well, I don't know. I think you're under arrest. What's that?
Why are you violating my rights?
We're not.
Yeah, you are.
No, what's your name, pal?
Why would I tell you? Maybe if you had a legal, lawful reason to detain me, I'd give it to you.
Well, we took a complaint on you, so there was.
You can take a complaint on anything.
Right, so we have to investigate, and that includes getting your
Does
identification.
that mean I'm obliged to entertain you? Absolutely not.
Well, you can talk to the judge about it then, okay?
Well, this ain't a communist country.
I agree.
Well, then what the hell's going on?
Well, we're trying to figure that out.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Well, I would. It would be a lot.
My rights.
We're not.
You are.
No.
You are.
No, we're not.
You are. You show up because you get a complaint of
Absolutely.
sleeping in the park.
Right.
I'm not. They show up and mess me if I'm sleeping. So you tell me that's a lawful detainment? That's a reasonable, articulable suspicion, huh?
To check on you? Absolutely.
To check on me for what?
To make sure you're okay.
Don't bullshit me.
I'm not.
You're violating my rights.
No.
It's an illegal detainment.
Okay. You can identify yourself to the judge, or else they're probably not going to let you out, though. Okay. So cooperate.
For what? Cooperate with what?
Well, they have to know who you are before they release you. Okay.
They have to know.
All right.
Because they're not going to talk to you.
Okay. Well, are you going to tell me your name?
No. You tell me.
I want to know who I'm talking
You tell
to.
me how people who detained me.
Right.
I want to hear it.
Right. We got a complaint on you.
What's that?
We got a complaint on
Okay.
you. All right. It's suspicious because you normally... Yes.
It's suspicious behavior. Is that a misdemeanor or felony? Tell me that. Tell me what code that is.
Suspicious behavior?
What statute is that?
Are you familiar with Terry versus Ohio?
Yes, I'm very familiar with it.
So,
You have to have a reasonable...
absolutely.
Okay, well then articulate to me about what crime you saw me committing. You had a phone call.
You don't have to see a crime being committed to stop somebody and
You
check
have
on
to
it.
get a phone call? That's it?
Well, absolutely. We took a complaint.
Yeah, that's hearsay.
Okay.
That's not reasonable.
Well, it came from another officer who happens to walk the park and noticed that you're not there on a daily basis sleeping in the park. And so I think it's probably pretty good grounds to understand why we're here,
So
okay?
an officer...
You think you know a lot here?
I do know a lot
You're not
here.
seeming to know a
I
whole
do
lot.
know a lot here.
Hold on.
I'm
talking now.
Okay,
Okay.
go and talk.
Then we also have a community caretaking function, okay? So, again, it's a little...
Come on.
Hold on. Again, we have a community caretaking function here, and it's a little odd when you find somebody sleeping, so we can check on their well-being in the park as well.
Is it illegal to sleep in the park?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's illegal to take a nap in the park.
If you are there outside of hours, absolutely.
Am I there outside of hours?
You weren't when we found you. However, it is still odd. We can check on you.
It's odd.
It is odd.
Let's make it a crime. Fuck.
Well, no.
This is some bullshit.
What was he arrested for, gentlemen?
Interference.
Okay.
Interference.
Interference with the crime.
Of an illegal detainment?
It's not an illegal detainment, sir. You will not find any concurrence with me on that, okay? I will not agree with you.
Obviously do not know the law. You don't know what a terrorist stop is. You know,
Okay.
no, you need to go back to the academy. I'll
Okay.
tell you that.
All right.
The higher supervisor, who's your boss?
The assistant chief of
Can I
police.
speak to him? Because he'll see this is some dumb shit. It's dumb shit. I'm telling you, you can be held personally liable. You got no immunity when you violate my rights. You're violating my rights.
Well, he'll be in about an hour.
Okay?
So,
I don't see how you don't see this.
and he's the one who called on you.
It's an illegal detainment.
It's
is
not.
what it is.
It's really not, sir.
It is.
It's not.
It is. It is. You
Okay.
you articulate to me.
I already have several ways you're not seeming to comprehend.
You had people call in and say I was sleeping when they showed up. Was I sleeping?
I wasn't there. My officers
Why
arrested
don't
you.
you ask them? It's common sense.
Okay, bud.
Well, you don't ask. Why don't you ask them? They're right there.
Interference, he just didn't identify him. Simple as that. That's a crime, bud.
That's a crime. Bullshit.
Absolutely.
It's not a crime.
It is.
It's not a crime.
When somebody...
Hey, this is America.
Okay.
This is America. You must have forgot that. If you were,
I remember, sir.
then you go police in China,
Okay.
Russia, or some communist country. You forgot
What's that?
What the
Yeah, he can go.
Constitution is.
Yeah, well, I mean, with this stuff.
You're violating my Fourth Amendment.
John Doe refused to give name. Just make a note. Yep.
Just down.
Yep, just go back.
Up top line, John Doe.
Fucking arrest him.
Yep.
You guys have to really hard out.
We're really not.
You are.
No.
You are. You're easy at violating rights. I guess the Fourth Amendment doesn't apply at all. I just gotta give you my name. What else do you want?
You said you'd give us your name?
If you let me go,
Well, I can't.
you're arresting me on some dumb shit. I'm not obliged to give you my name. I'm
Okay.
not obliged to give you
All right.
anything.
Well, you can talk to the judge about
The
that.
trip is what the fuck
That
it
works.
is.
It's really not.
It's bullshit.
It is not.
It's bullshit.
No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Insert mugshots for this.
Nope. Not. Well, we need mugshots, but
Gosh. Dumb shit.
The arrest was just the beginning of this legal battle. On August 27, 2019, a judge dismissed all charges, confirming there was no real crime here. But the fight wasn't over. On June 6, 2021, the man filed a federal lawsuit against the city of Keokuk and Officer Tanner Walden, arguing his Fourth Amendment rights were violated, that the detention and search were unreasonable from the start. The court agreed. On October 26, 2022, a judge ruled that Walden should have ended the encounter the moment it was clear no infraction had occurred. Instead, the officer escalated it into an unlawful arrest. That ruling set the stage for a settlement, and on November 2022, the city paid $30,000 to resolve the case. It's a clear admission that this arrest never should have happened. So what does this mean moving forward? For Keokuk, it's a costly lesson in proper policing. For the public, it's a reminder that knowing your rights and holding authorities accountable can bring justice, even if it takes years. This case exposes how quickly a routine welfare check can turn into a constitutional violation. And while the payout doesn't undo the ordeal, it sends a message: police power has limits, and courts will enforce them.